Which edge AI company to watch? Founded in 2019, French surgical robotic company Moon Surgical aims to revolutionize the way surgery is performed. Their mission is to provide surgeons with the latest in computer vision, haptics, and robotics technologies, improving surgical workflow efficiency and make surgical procedures more precise and efficient. In June 2022, Moon Surgical completed a $31.3 million Series A round of financing. In May 2023, the latest round of financing amounted to $55.4 million. Led by Sophie Nova Capital Strategy and InVenture, the venture capital arm of NVIDIA, with follow-on funding from Johnson & Johnson Innovation. Why is Moon Surgical sought after? Let's talk about laparoscopic surgery first. This kind of surgery itself is very complicated and needs to be guided by the display screen. The surgeon operates the main console outside the abdominal cavity to perform minimally invasive surgery in the patient's abdominal cavity. This kind of surgical robot has tens of thousands of components involving research and development in different technical fields, such as motor design, robotic arm, electrical, hardware, software, control, and algorithms. The high barriers of surgical robots are not only reflected in chips, materials, and other technologies, but are two indicators that are difficult to quantify: safety and reliability. These two indicators rely more on the surgeon's experience and needs to go through continuous clinical testing, get data, convert clinical needs into engineering needs, and continuously iterate and improve. At the same time, it requires core technologies in mechanical architecture, electric architecture, software architecture, complex algorithms, and visual impact control. Moon Surgical's Maestro surgical robotic system is positioned as an all-around surgical assistant. It has two flexible and stable robotic arms, and the operating joints can rotate and turn beyond the limits of the human wrist. By securing probes, cameras, and other instruments, it assists surgeons in difficult and time-consuming operations such as laparoscopic surgery. Who is Dr. Frederic Moll? Dr. Frederic Moll served as an advisor to Moon Surgical's board of directors since the 2022 financing, and was recently appointed as the independent chairman of the board. He is a pioneer in the field of surgical robots. Back in 1995, he founded Intuitive Surgical to develop minimally invasive robotic-assisted tools and platforms, including the FDA-cleared Vinci system for robotic-assisted surgery. He founded another lung cancer diagnostic soft robotics company, Aurith Health. In 2019, he sold it for $3.4 billion to Ethicon, a unit of Johnson & Johnson's medical devices. Then in April 2019, he served as the Chief Development Officer of Johnson & Johnson Robotics to date. Dr. Frederic Moll believes that the Maestro surgical robot system can fully control the tasks originally performed by human assistants in a much more fluid and convenient way. A huge benefit of this system for any surgeon is the freedom to perform each surgery in the most efficient manner possible. Moon Surgical's Maestro surgical robotics system received FDA clearance in December 2022 and the European Union regulatory clearance in April 2023 with the CE mark. The company estimates that more than 18 million soft tissue surgeries will benefit from the Maestro robotic surgical system each year. To sum up, minimally invasive and intelligent surgery is the future trend. There are quite a lot of global clinical needs to be addressed. However, at this stage, the surgical robotics are too expensive. For example, a Da Vinci surgical robot can easily cost more than $3 million, and the cost of a single operation passed on to patients remains high. cost optimization is an opportunity for surgical robotics. According to incomplete statistics, a total of 15 surgical robots were approved in 2022 in China, including 3 laparoscopic surgical robots.